magistrates, and powers, take ye no thought how of what things shall answer, or what ye shall say. For the Holy Ghost shall teach you the same hour what ye ought to say. One of the company said, Master, speak to my brother that he divided the inheritance with me. And he said unto him, Man, who made me a judge or a divider unto you? He said unto them, Take heed and beware of righteousness, with man's life consisted not in the abundance of things which he possesseth. 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully, and he taught within himself, saying, What shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? He said, This will I do. I will put down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits, my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and marry. But God said unto them, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich towards God. Lies and ravens. He said unto the disciples, Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body, what ye shall put on. The life is more than meat, the body is more than remnant. Consider the raven, for they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse or barn, and God feedeth them. How much more are ye better than the fowls? And which of you with taking thought can add to his stature 1 cubit? And if ye then be not able to do the things which is least, why take ye thought for the rest? Consider the lilies, how they grow, and toil not. They spin not, and yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then God so clothed the grass which is today in the field, and the morrow is cast unto the oven, how many more will he clothe you, ye of little faith? And seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind. For all things do the nation of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. But rather seek the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. Little flock. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell that ye have, and give good alms. Buy yourself bags with wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approacheth, neither moths corrupteth. Where your treasures is, there will your heart be also. Let your loins be girt about, and your lights burning. And ye yourselves like unto the man that waiteth for their Lord, when he will return from the wedding, and that when he cometh and knocketh, they may open unto him immediately. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you, that shall gird himself and make them to sit on the meat, and will come forth and serve them. And if he shall come in the second watch, or come in the third watch, and find them so, blessed are those servants. And this know, that if the good man of the house had knoweth what hour the thief would come, he would have watched and not have suffered his house to be broken through. But ye therefore ready also the Son of Man cometh at an hour when he thinks not. 41. Then Peter said unto him, Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, or even to all? And the Lord said, Who then is that faithful and wise steward? His Lord shall come, who his Lord shall make ruler over his household, and give them their possessions of meat in due season. Blessed is that servant who his Lord, when he cometh, shall find his doing. Of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him rule over all that he hath. But if that servant say in his heart, Lord, delayeth is coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink and drunken, the Lord of that servant will come in the day when he looketh not for him, and in that hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. And that servant which knew his Lord will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not, and did commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever which is given of him shall be much required, and to whom men also committed much, of him they will ask the more. I am come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to bring peace to the earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided. There against 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, and the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. He said unto the people, When ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, There cometh a shower, and so it is. When ye see a south wind blow, ye say, There will be heat, and it cometh to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it ye do not discern this time? Yea, and why even of yourself judge ye not what is right? When thou goest with thine adversary to a magistrate, as thou art in the way, give diligence that thou mayest be delivered from him, lest he haul these to the judge, and the judge delivers thee to the officer, and the officer cast thee into prison. I'll tell thee, thou shalt not depart hence till thou have paid the very last mite.
Shane.
This nigga, boy.
Wow.
I felt like I was reading. Wow, damn.
I see why women don't get along. I see why, because it was set up in the Bible. Like with the whole thing against daughter, and daughter against mother, and mother-in-law against her daughter, and daughter-in-law against her daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. But yet you only say the father divided against the son.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What about the grandfather? Like,
wow. It makes you question the whole purpose of family. Like, what does family really mean? If the Bible keeps breaking down the division of family, then what is family?
Like, there's uncles, there's nephews. Like, why aren't you stating that? Like, why is there only division? Wow.
Division based on family, and then family by marriage. The in-laws. That is very interesting.
Bible. She said, "Oh, is he recording?
No, I'm here. I can hear y'all.
Yeah, I believe it's.
Oh yeah, he's recording. Cause I hear the yeah."
That was my TV.
Oh,
You, it sounds like you got the controller in your mouth and the intercom in your ad. Like it's close. Like,
Right
okay,
here.
I know my bad, my bad. Well, extra clear and shit. But yeah, what do you feel about what I just said? Do you feel like it was destined to be that way? Why is it made that way in the Bible? Because like they stated, like you talk about mother and daughter and mother-in-law, all that, but yet you only say father and son.
I feel like who's at fault for thinking like this?
Me?
No, like so in their time period, who's at fault for thinking like that? Because okay, so now as a human, if somebody reads this, why do they have to follow that? Like why? Just because you read something, I mean, that was enslaved in our genetics, why do we have to follow that? Why do we have to be divided?
And even when you say like the Almighty, I know wouldn't want that. Like the whole division thing, like
How does that
to
make
be one.
sense?
So
But then I feel like that is the contradiction. Because suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you no, but division. So who are you? And how can you? Because even said it in the hold on, it was talking about in New King James, they had a title. It was like the parable of the rich fool, confess. So Jesus teaches the fear of God. So they even have different titles and different chapters, like, but it's like you're teaching the fear of God. So how can you bring division or peace? And if you're bringing fear of God, then should we fear God?
the same reading also says, "Beware people who are hypocrites, who can kill the body, but they can't. I guess the inner spirit within you."
Wait, what
That's,
verse is that?
oh, that's No, I'm just giving like a
Oh,
general um explanation of the chapter as
right.
far as like hypocrisy. I think the what verse is that it talks about the
Oh
hypocrisy.
yeah, 56.
Yeah,
no, right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah, hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? Yea, and why even yourselves judge ye not what is right?
But
So basically from verse 56 and 57.
but like
this is weird. This is so weird. Like
because
the whole, I don't know.
yeah,
But it's what is right based on your own perception though.
but
Like
if you can't
it's
if
how do you discern what's right? Like,
but if
people
you're
do what's right based on their perspective. So but yeah, go ahead.
no, 'cause also to your point, if we're watching our perception see itself, what is it really seeing?
It's just a mirror of an image.
Yeah. I mean, you're basically seeing what our eyes want us to believe.
Keyword
Basically.
one. So then how can we discern time? How are you going to ask a rhetorical question? Like, what does that even mean?
How can you discern when you're is blind? Because even though we claim we see, are we really seeing?
No.
Everyone's vision is different.
Yeah.
And I feel like we start seeing the moment it's time to go. I feel like that's when we get granted access into all the things that we missed out on. And then we see them clearly.
Damn, that's like a ha ha moment.
Hmm.
That's tough.
Yeah, so the
Like,
brain, yeah. And it takes what, I think like 5 minutes, and then I think the mind will shut off, and then you go to a different Perception. That's basically what life is. That could have been you. And it'll show you all the choices, the secrets, it'll show like everything. To where if it hurts, you'll come back to it. Try and fix it. But you can't discern time though, because is that really happening? So at all. So it's like, how can you expect us to discern that? I feel like if time knew itself, it'll fall.
Right.
Because it'll be like, what am I supposed to be? Like, what time is it? You don't even know. Because in California right now, it's like what I'm gonna say, it's like four something. So the sun is still up, but over here in Georgia, it's nighttime. How? We got two different suns or something? What's going on? Why is our sun down but yours is still up? Like, are we really living from January to December every year? Why does it just stop there?
Yeah.
Why is it okay? I know these are pagan holidays, but why is it after all these generations, just multiple people like throughout these years, why has nobody said let's just change those names or
So,
let's just get rid of it? I know it makes a lot of money, but there's more value to a person than the actual dollar that they carry.
but you know, majority of people not thinking like that.
They what? You,
Like these people not, they're not ready to let go of that tradition. I feel like people are gift wrapping ignorance and then they're giving trauma according to what they think is valuable as far as material. So people don't really enjoy, yeah.
but I'm so sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no, because I'll say people don't really enjoy Christmas. I feel like people use it to just mask how shitty they really are.
Like, I spent all this money on a gift for you, but I really don't fuck with you, type shit.
Right.
Like, that's good. But that's something I feel like if I was president, that's what one thing I would tell America. Let's get rid of Christmas. That's a way to save money. Let's get rid of Valentine's Day.
Do you want to get, do you want to disappear?
What the?
No, 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 no. I'm asking no, I'm asking a genuine question. Do you want to disappear? Yes or no?
But
So then you're,
certain things that can't be done. It's just gotta be people gotta be willing to do it.
yes, correct.
What
People
was
had to be willing to go against the president.
yeah.
It,
What we said, people are just wrapped around tradition,
mm-hmm.
wrapped around
But
So,
the tradition
baseball.
isn't always right though.
according to who?
Tradition. Okay, let's say we just gonna keep cooking traditionally based on how our grandmothers used to cook. You know how many calories, how many people have diabetes, high cholesterol types of shit because of how our grandmothers cook, even though it tasted so good. God forgive me, I loved it.
You know,
But it wasn't always healthy. Big Mama did not get her leg amputated just because she was just walking around. It was because of them greens, collard greens, ham, all that. If we want to be real, soul food is not always for the soul. It's for your flesh. Damn, I got quiet. Why y'all get quiet? Say something to somebody.
Let it marinate. Let it marinate.
effects.
Somebody's listening, so somebody doesn't they haven't heard that. Let it marinate to them.
Oh, so my bad. I didn't know we had people at the table. My bad.
I mean, there are people in the audience. We're just talking to ourselves.
Yeah, I got it. My bad. Okay. But anyway, yeah.
I mean, people just gotta understand how to contradict them. Don't just take things because somebody said, "Okay, we celebrate this." Like, get the true meaning of it. Don't just take something at face value.
Right,
Question.
but you're saying that from a different lens though, Easy. It's when you're
Yeah.
born in bliss, it's hard to escape from that. Speaking from experience, it's like being ignorant. I'm not gonna lie, it's the best times you'll ever have. Like there are days I want to go back to eating junk food, just fast food in general. There are days I want to do that, but I choose not to. But I want to so bad. I want to go party sometimes. I want to go to the club.
That should be all of our choices.
Right.
Like, do you choose a Big Mac over your life? Really?
Come on.
Fat
I'd rather put the Big Mac down and just go save myself. And it gets easier, but for some people, that's all that they know, a Big Mac. Extra condiments, get you a soda, maybe two, probably three or two large fries, you call it a day. That's on
And
them though.
something healthy. That's the
Yeah.
craziest part. I used to always hate that fat motherfucker. And you want a diet Pepsi, and there's more sugar in that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So, and what's
Please.
crazy is even hypocritical to even discern time because people spend their time talking about an external title and then they go and eat their greed or their gluttony. You go and eat food right after you went to church and you're conversing over death and then you're paying for it, but you want forgiveness.
Breakfast moment. I mean, I was excited. I knew after church we was gonna go to the little buffet, and the biscuits and shit was hitting. So I was excited to go to church at the time. This is me when I was younger. So I'm just being,
But that's why it's just weird when adults always, people who are in religion, they expect you to like ask for forgiveness or like they demand it from us. But it's like, why would my flesh want to be forgiven when it was programmed to do what it is indulging to want to do? I can't control my future choices. It's going to happen anyway. I had to be conscious before it even happens. So if the flesh wants food and you can't control that, that means the flesh is just about to consume this person and they can't do shit about it because they're weakened. But how is that their fault? When by default, you're supposed to indulge in your instincts. But do we have a choice?
you do, in a sense.
Because if you choose not to eat, I mean, let's be real, you will die. If you overdrink water, you will drown.
Yeah, states. I mean,
You put
the
too
way
much salt
you
on
eat
something.
to lose situation
So if you're gonna lose, I mean,
still be poisoned. So
exactly. So it's like if you're gonna be dying, at least prolong your death. At least. Don't speed it up. I feel like we can prolong it.
they don't want to though. Just like you stated, that big
Ever.
money do something to them. That fried chicken hit the spot.
Or even alcohol as well. Like after a long work weeks, I know people right now going crazy in the gas stations. It's like that habit has to be broken. Like just no. That's why I feel like discern this time. What are you all spending your time doing in this grovel or this sand? Because I'm pretty sure they're in it. Go ahead.
Station drink. I think I know what you're talking about. All of a sudden, everybody on TikTok that came on my newsfeed and YouTube,
Hmm.
and somebody was talking about not the mojitos, those little bottles that be at the gas station, and they would be like $10 to $15. MD 2020. They talking about now they starting to drink that shit.
What? 10 to 15
People going
dollars for a drink?
MD 2020. I think it was 15. I think it was either 15 or 10. One I haven't bought that in years. But I
Damn.
remember the MD 2020 because it'd be like I used to get the blue raspberry one. It was blue. I don't know if it was blue raspberry. It was blue. And I
Right.
love blue, so I got it. But that drink is dangerous. It really is. Just like the Four Locos, that shit is dangerous.
Yeah. But I mean, I just feel like people have to die in their own hypocrisy, but they'll find life again. But it's God or it's Jesus's fault. Why would you teach fear? Like would God fear God? If God seen itself, what would it be scared of?
I mean, didn't he have fear when when beings chose to eat from the tree of knowledge? Because he feared it to happen, so he didn't allow it to happen.
So who are we talking about? So can right. No, no, so I wasn't connected to your point, but go ahead.
No, I was talking about the uh, the garden.
Right.
What is it? What was
Garden of
it?
Eden, tree of knowledge, good and evil.
Quote unquote, the being told them don't, eat from the apple tree or whatnot.
Right.
That's kind of like fear because he was fearing the fact that them doing it, so he let them know not to do it. So in a sense, he feared for them to actually go to it, so he stopped them. Isn't that him having some sort of fear moment at that time?
So are you calling God delusional?
Because even within the fear, their curiosity still made them do it. So how
Yeah,
much
but
fear?
the fear of him telling him not to do it lets me know that he has some sort of fear if they got a hold of it, if they actually did indulge in it. And
So
he still did.
if nothing seen fear, would nothing fear what it sees?
Uh, I need to stop drinking. I need. You got this?
You said what?
I'm taking you with this now. Come on, what you doing right there? What you just got?
Just asking the
Yeah,
question.
because like I just stated, the curiosity still made them go for what they're supposed to fear. So how strong is fear if your curiosity still draws you to something that you're supposed to be afraid of? In
I
a sense, like
I feel like fear becomes, to your point, or to that question, fear becomes weak the moment it has a form. So if we fear that, that means we are less, no, we are more weakened than fear itself. So fear is afraid of us and we mimic that. Because fear knows us, but we don't know what fear looks like. So we just think as if, oh, this is unfamiliar, this is unrecognizable. I have to fear because it's bigger or it's scary looking or it's intense. I can't bear that. I think we put fear into our system. How can nothing fear itself?
and basically, how can you fear your higher self? That's basically you.
That's why I feel like awareness will never have a form because that would scare a human. It wouldn't make sense. That's why I feel like a shadow society has to exist because if we seen them, I don't know we'll have eyes to see anymore. We'll probably gouge them out.
People just have to understand I guess I'll say power of the intuition of the knowledge they have within themselves to understand all these things you fear. It's basically within your dominion, within your possession. Fear what's around you. It's like the reader was saying, don't be afraid of man who can kill the body, but can't kill the inner intellect within you. I mean, if somebody pick up a gun and shoot you now, I mean, you'll fear that, yeah, your flesh might die, but the spirit within you can't die based on how aligned and how strong your spirit is. I think that's basically what the reason.
So then should
Oh, go ahead.
no, you're good.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was gonna ask a question to Easy's point, but you're good. Go ahead.
Shit.
No, I didn't want to be rude. My bad. Go ahead.
I forgot it. Go ahead.
You say you feel like.
Oh, yeah.
That's what people say. Like I said, somebody has a gun or a knife and tries to stab us. Our flesh won't fear that. But is your spirit really fearing that, or is just the flesh acting?
But I feel like fear is a good thing.
Mm.
Because of the fact, if you don't fear anything, why are you alive? Why are you here? Something in your life has to bring you fear. But fear can be manifested in different type of ways. It can be a negative fear, it can be a positive fear. Like you fear someone doing better than you, so it makes you do better than them. Fear can bring out the best in some people. And some people may draw down from the fear, but a lot of times it can bring out the best out of somebody because they are put against the wall. And that's when a lot of times it brings out the best out of a person if they have it. So fear helps you identify the power that you have within you. It helps you see if you actually have that, discipline, that knowledge, that forcefulness, like that hunger to be better than what you are. So the fear of being worse than that is a good thing. I feel like that's just me. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
And how much power would the ego possess if we fear nothing? How powerful will our ego be at that point?
That's when your discipline comes in.
Right. Okay.
Because or also your discernment, as you would say.
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel. How y'all feel about it?
I agree. I feel like fear is fear activates it activates the synapses in the mind to awakening early, depending on how traumatized the person was when they were going through fear. That's why I feel like a lot of people who are traumatized at an early age, they see the world differently than from someone who gets their trauma later on in life because they've seen fear at an early age. So where somebody may not handle it when they get older. So now a younger person or even somebody older may be like, hey, I went through way worse, but I can help you with this. And you're like, whoa. You're helping me see fear different. That's why I feel like too, we had like the biggest fear would be you don't know when you're gonna go. That's something that to me it's scary because in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, next year you never know you can be gone. So what are you doing now to sustain where you will go in the next life? Because we don't know when it's time. So how can we discern that? And that to me is crazy because you did all this work and then if the body goes, I mean, shit, what you gonna do? No, it's not. I'm not ready yet. Sorry.
It's like in the movie Coach Carter when Samuel Jackson kept asking, "What is your deepest?" This boils down to that. I think the definitely
Not
powerful beyond measure.
right. Like not living up to your name, not living up to your potential. That would be such a waste. We are all gifted with the same consciousness. There's no way none of us can not activate our gifts. We're all gifted in our own way. We have to find that out. Nobody can tell you about your potential. Just be you. That's why I feel like right. So should people fear the afterlife when you're already there in the next life?
No, I know I used to, but no, sorry. So,
Yeah, we experience it every night.
I feel like when we do transcend, it's like going into your closet and you like picking out an outfit. I feel like that's how life could be. Like you're just changing different skin suits, just different costumes, but you were always there in awareness. It's like now you become 5 or 6 years old and you're like, where did I just come from? You were already there. Like how infinite is this fear that we can never see? Shit, how far does that go? Damn. We'll never, I don't know. Mm. But- And then,
this would say I fear the Almighty, but I don't fear death. Does that make sense?
yes and no.
I would say no, because either way, okay. Why you say that?
You fear the Almighty, but not death. If somebody says they fear the Almighty, they wouldn't know what that even looks like. But they fear death, then they basically fear a puzzle piece of what this title never did, but what the being behind the title is always doing to itself. So I feel like we watch God die, but that's the ego. But the ego can't die, it can only transcend.
Okay. How you feel about that, Easy?
I agree. I mean, the ego is a form of it's a form of spirit in a sense. It works hand in hand with mind and the spirit. It's the only thing fear can do. You can only fear something within the most of the fear we have is flesh.
So the only fear we can have is fearing what we know. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Basically, yeah. But you can't fear what you don't know.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. My mom told me, it's crazy. She said, I hate when they say this. No news is good news. Do y'all feel the same way about that saying?
No news is good news.
Yeah, do you feel like that? Do you feel the same? Is good news?
No news is good news. I'm trying to figure out how to interpret that. What does she mean by that? Was she
About my aunt and what
yeah,
she was going through and still going through.
yeah,
So
context.
I used to tell her, "Yo, you gonna hit her up? Talk to her, see how she doing." She's like, "No, I'm good. That no news is good news to me."
Uh
That's what I'm speaking about.
I
So in that scenario, how do you feel about the
I don't
thing?
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
why don't you agree with it?
I f-
I said the same thing.
I feel like because it doesn't matter about distance or time, either way, I still care about you, your family. If anything happens to you, I still want to know from a source that may be closer than I am, and that's okay. But not knowing is going to hurt even more because what how that to me is just so selfish, and it's just like there's a lack of love there, and you can't even be a being of love because you don't even care about somebody that was connected to you when you were young. Oh, but they did this to me. It doesn't matter. Forgive their being. That's your blood. That's family. Like, yes, they may hurt you or whatever, but you telling me you don't want to know? And if you think them going through that is good news, you're fucked up and you're bitter.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I mean, to me, it brings up a sense of this not being wanting to be asked for anything, or not being wanting to be held.
Well, the fact that he just stated the way he stated it made me think about it in a different perspective towards my mother because of the fact that she is dealing with migraines and she's not always alert for everything. But she consistently prays on a daily basis. So I feel like in her mind frame of saying that, it's more so saying it's in the Almighty's hands. Not knowing something, in a sense, gives her the ease of mind that, if my aunt was to tell her this and this happening, she would lose her mind. She can't, she can't deal with that pain right now. Can't deal with it at all. But I don't know. I don't believe in that saying for myself, but for her, I think I get it.
Maybe she feels like she's doing so much to it.
Yeah, it doesn't cause her too much heartache to where, because I know before they had went to Virginia, I had asked her, I said, how's she doing and stuff like that, and and everything like that. And my mother was like, trust me, you will know if something really bad has happened because I wouldn't be able to stand right now. Knowing that hurt me. So now I know that maybe she's just masking the situation so it doesn't hurt her to her core. Again, that's her sister, that's her blood.
Yep,
And she does care.
yep.
She does still stay in contact even more with me, saying more about it day to day. So I think I kind of, with the whole thing that you just said, DJ, made me understand the perspective of where my mother was coming from and why she says it.
Yeah.
Now, when I hear other people say it, and I know they ain't going through shit, that's some lazy stuff. That to me, that's lazy.
People know, people want to act like they're so hard because, oh, man, I don't care. I ain't feeling none. Behind closed doors, you fucking care. Like, damn, that shit hits. Exactly. Like people got to stop that act, man. It's okay to feel. Go ahead and cry. They're gone. You're right. It's okay. Like, let it out and feel they're gone. They're not here. Like, you can be however smart you want with death. No, they're not here physically no more. That's going to hurt. Don't act like it doesn't. That's robotic in my eyes. You're not being human. It's okay to be human. I wish people would understand that. Like you're
Yeah,
meant,
sometimes that death may not hurt them because they know how much that person suffered through their life.
and that's
Especially
that's
with my grandmother.
that's also okay.
The understanding of that, I would feel like I would be selfish if I would say like I want her to come back. I want her here. I want her no, because I don't want her to go through what the world is now, or at all in
My
general.
so to your point, I also first, and it's gonna sound dark, but I feel like people who go through like just severe suffering, it's strange to say, but if they want to be put to death to end that suffering, it's like Who are you to deny that? Which to me, that hurts. That's like a tough decision to do because it's like, damn, watching you suffer is making me suffer. But are you at fault? Right. So are you at fault for letting them go? When they said, please.
No, you're not.
So now to these commandments though, thou shalt not kill. Eh, are we forgiven?
Didn't Almighty kill some children?
Come on now. For one,
What?
I feel like God is the biggest serial killer of all time.
So if we're taking somebody out their misery, like we have somebody on life support, will we let them suffer or let them be at peace?
My thing is that there was a God, God would have stopped that suffering immediately and let them be at peace the moment they were born. Like the first death, you telling me God couldn't stop that? I thought God was powerful. You couldn't stop the first death in this simulation? You let it happen and you watched death happen? Wow. You watched it. You didn't even step in. Coward. Oh, my fault, Satan. I forgot Satan was listening.
From the sacrificial lamb.
Like, yeah, like you telling me you broke a piece of yourself and you brought that down here and crucified it? Are you okay, God? You're killing yourself? Nah.
Just wants to keep doing what it was programmed to do.
I feel like Satan was playing with toys and calling it names, creating stories.
So James playing with his toys and just giving it.
Just calling it names, giving it stories. Saying
Something out of that. Just know it.
like that shit crazy. Like that's it's weird. That's weird. Like that whole resurrection story. Just come on, Jesus Christ. You know. Better stop this goddamn act. Like people suffering on the streets. It's just mm-mm.
But we do then anyway. Like,
What was the point? What was the point? To to this day, people in religion can never answer that. What was the point? How are you all knowing and you still let people whip you and spit on you? You telling me you wanted to be spit on? Whoa, I don't know what kind of fantasy you're into, but that's strange. I didn't know God allowed that. We supposed to fear you, but what do you mean fear you? That you let them put you on the cross. Why would I fear you? Come on, man. Why? You could have stopped them and you said, nah, just Father, forgive them. What? You said forgive them? Like forgive yourself? So you're a liar. Nah, forgive them. They had no idea what they're doing. What do you mean? What do you mean, God? They're spitting on you. They're nailing your wrist. What do you mean? Like what the fuck? Hey, God, wake up. You're about to die. What the fuck is
I came to send fire to the earth. What
for what?
have been already kindled?
Well, like what's the point of setting fire? Like you burned it yourself. This is your fault. So as this nigga was born, people were still in bondage. Whoever shall confess me before me. Can the Son of Man confess you before the angels of God?
What verse is that?
On verse 8.
Also I said to whosoever shall confess me before men, and he shall be the son of man. But he that denies me So who denied God? So we should confess. To basically confess who we are to. This is who I am. We
Why
don't do that. Something.
why do
Don't do
we
that. Something.
right? Well, why do we gotta go through Guardians for that though?
This is part of the algorithm, part of the programming.
What did what did the occult mean? Like when they were writing this stuff?
Or someone else's perception. Reading. The state of mind they were in.
Like what did they see? Like this shit is kind of crazy.
Again, this is somebody's point of view.
It was on that honey, man.
Luke's
Huh?
point of view.
Yeah, they must open up a portal or some shit. Exactly.
Alternative editing. But who knows if this was? Who knows if this was edited?
Oh, it's been edited, everything, man.
It's an opinion basically now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically, this is the one book that has so much. You can access a Bible very easily.
And that's a problem.
It's very accessible. If it's the truth, how's the truth so accessible? The world full of lies.
Exactly. And it's in every church, damn near.
The hotel. You look in
Yeah,
the drawer, you see.
even the hotel. That is right. It is even in hotels.
Bro, the Bible.
Yeah.
And even politicians and public figures will swear on the Bible and still lie.
Lies.
All right, strip clubs ain't giving out Bibles, though.
Man, strippers is twerking with a Bible and presents. Oh my goodness. That shit gonna be that shit gonna be crazy. Like imagine somebody twerking and reading the Bible. That shit gonna go viral. Oh my God. If somebody that'll be so controversial. I want somebody to do that shit. I want somebody to do that. I was
That'd be
I will
awesome.
I will cry. I will cry like dead ass. Yes, people will go to church on that dead ass. People will go to hey, hey, free ass cities and food and music with a Bible? Hey, come as you are. What's the difference?
Imagine a stripper giving
Sir,
a dance while reading, like saying different Bible scriptures.
hey, multi-talented, and she's not fucking up the gigawatts in her ass cheeks? Come on, man. Come on. Hey, to anybody watching this, please, that will go viral. I want to see that. And I will take accountability. Like yes, please do that. I want to see this video. I want to see that.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody probably fucking it. Somebody will fuck it up. Somebody kick the shit. Yeah,
perspective of that idea.
right. Well, as far as masculine, yes. Yeah. Well, they got to talk about it, have a meeting and converse, but somebody with a genius intellect in that stripping field. The church and the strip club are synonymous. They're in the same family. Do what you got to do with that information. That will go viral. That can change your life. Because now you'll get so much engagement on that video, whoever you are. If you go in the strip club and you shake your ass and bounce some titties and you read a Bible verse and you know what you're talking about, you feed the spirit and the flesh. And they got food.
Uh,
Oh, they gonna bust, man. Bro, you give them food, alcohol, weed, music. You gonna kill a motherfucker. Oh my God. You gonna kill, man. Mm-mm.
but at the end of the day, people wouldn't allow that because that would be considered blasphemy, right?
So when they do it in the church, what's the difference?
Oh, 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 oh. So no one can say about blasphemy because you just stated that. See, that's why I said that.
Yep.
Thank you.
No one can say anything is blasphemy because no matter what, they still do it in a different form. Nobody can judge what anybody else is doing because they'll also be judged for what they're doing. It just looks different.
Right. A little judgment.
We can't do it. We can't judge one another. You'll be judging yourself. It just looks like a different interpretation. And we don't know their circumstance. Hey, somebody out there, you better use your noggin. If you gotta get it how you get it, shit, at least be creative. Somebody will change your life. Right. Yeah. Twerking and drive through.
Go ahead.
Yeah, make sure you have a bubble coat with a heater on the inside. And if you on the outside of a drive through, just shake that ass and say, hey, what would you like today? And make sure they get a great view. Have different complexions, different flavors, different dialects, different linguistics.
Drive through stripping. What the heck?
Hey,
Say that. Because Darius once said this, but go ahead, DJ. My
hey.
bad. Go ahead.
Hey, as far as the ego talking, the ego, the spirits entertain, but the ego just saying, hey, if you want to make more moolah and you have it all, shit, if that's your route, at least be creative, be safe. Keep that thing on you, but be safe. You can look, but don't touch. What would you like? And they may come back for 5 times out of the day. Look at how much you just got paid. Your check gonna be fat. And they're giving tips.
This nigga is promoting. Look,
Hey,
he's slick.
I mean, hey, but some no, because some no, 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 some no. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Say, shake your ass out there. Hey, if you gotta do something for 5 hours, you gotta do it. You sound like a pimp. Like,
No, no. I mean, because a woman, what? No, no. Woman, woman gonna do what woman gonna do. You can't control a woman. No, 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 no. My thing is she gonna do what she wanna do. I can't tell her to go be, Virgin Mary. I can't tell her to go be a saint. I can't. I can't tell her that. She don't want to be saved.
So,
man, you putting 3 6 Mafia in the mix. Crazy. That is tough.
She don't want to be saved. Hey, all love though. Make sure she stay paid. She stays protected. Do what she gotta do.
What
Man,
you
I
mean?
don't give a fuck
Taking
about
money
them
for
niggas,
what?
man. Fuck them niggas, man. They better go get it.
Well,
I don't care about what they doing with they shit, man. Fuck them. Nah, fuck them. Look, to all the hustlers out there, man. If you doing what you gotta do, if you not selling your morals, you're good. Okay. So then look, I'm gonna say this to the fellas. I don't care what you do, but I'm gonna say is don't lose your morals. Not for a dollar bill. I'm not gonna sit up here and say you should sell drugs. I ain't gonna sit up here and sell you. For one, don't even sell pussy either. But if you want to go that route, be safe. Don't sit up here and be sloppy if you're gonna push that weight. Don't do that. Like watch the people you surround yourself with. Be in a safe environment. I mean, have a trap house in the cut. Don't be too sloppy with it. Don't. Hey, just. I mean, if you want to sell cars, sell cars. I mean, be creative and be nice. Don't be an idiot.
mm,
Just be smart. People gonna do what they want to do. If you want to get dirty money, just know it comes with a cost.
sex actually sells when like I was telling somebody, if a prostitute actually made a commercial. That's when I know the world is there. Because I would never think a prostitute would have to make a commercial, right?
Oh, you got some even running for, the politician campaign and speaking for presidents. What's the difference?
Oh yeah, my bad. There's Trump. I mean
Yeah,
Trupita.
right. But
What's
I
her
mean, Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion were even Kamala. I mean, they're all pimps and they're all hoes.
mm, right.
To anybody out there, if you want to have more money, just get fucked for it. They're not gonna tell you, but that's what, parents need to be saying. Hey, if you want to be famous, if you want to be known, get fucked for it. Go crazy. Just know. Yeah, exactly. And it'll be easy, but just know in the afterlife, you will come right back here and you will do it again and again and again. So you'll be cursed for the rest of your life. It's up to you. What profits to man? Exactly. Even though reincarnation does not know itself, so people will come back to their identity and they'll watch it because they enjoy it. That's why people who want to be famous, they'll enjoy being cursed for the rest of their eternity. They can't stay away from delusion. It feels too good.
See, I feel like if the Almighty made us all in His, vision or whatnot, He was a psycho.
Correct. So what are we?
Oh damn, I'm a killer. Damn.
Thou shalt not kill. But wait a minute.
Nah, there's roaches that had to be stepped on it.
Mm,
Like, shit.
mm, You're justifying killing. Got it. Okay.
Okay. All right. DJ, Darius, whoever. If a roach crawled on you while you were asleep, what would you do
No,
with it?
no, no, no. No, I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sleep next to you, B, you go get him something to eat. Or C, you will kill him.
C. Cause yeah, C, I agree with you. For one, and in killing, like as far as roaches, you're getting obliterated immediately. Immediately. But is killing justified?
I mean, it must be if the Almighty did the same thing. I mean, the rule now.
So why even make a law about it when we still do it daily?
Tranquility.
So we sleep. No, we die when we sleep. So were we killed while we were living?
We kill ourselves by living every day. All you gotta do, look at evil, read it backwards. Evil lives. And if we're living, what are we?
You fuck that bitch.
Basically, in this world, evil looks so good, we call it life. And we watch it every day and we're entertained by it. And we work for it.
Born into it.
Like it's a mask.
Yeah.
Now we audition for it.
Yes, yeah. We actually audition to see who can be more evil, who can be more fucked up in their trauma. They'll get the most attention. Wow. You can get a mansion by just being traumatized? Holy shit.
Why didn't you switch that role yet? What am I thinking? Oh,
I don't know that ain't you talking, so I ain't trying to hear that.
what?
I don't know what version that was, but hey, I don't know who that is.
I'm just bullshit. Anyway, yeah. Don't take me serious right there. But it's all good. But anyway, Easy, what you got to say, sir?
Nothing much to what we have around. So, I think it was a good breakdown. I think we broke this down pretty well. There's much more to add. Just to ask me.
And we already know, DJ, before you say anything, you're not satisfied. You'll be all right, though. You're just getting a head start on that.
Can you be satisfied by the obvious?
Wow, who is this guy today?
I don't know.
Where'd that
I was
come?
about to say who asked that question.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, yeah. Who, who's, did you mean to ask that? Did you ask that question on purpose?
Nah, he read some.
Was that an accident or was that on purpose?
Somebody said that to you at work. What happened? What was it?
I don't know. That's all.
Hmm.
A done question.
An amazing thought just dawned on you. All right. Or it was always there. You just ain't released it yet. Boom!
It was always there.
Oh, sorry. But yeah.
Well, yeah. Mm,
Yeah, well, all right, I mean, we can close now. Almighty, hey, I'm all right. Both of you basically answered what didn't need to be said. You said before I even say it, and Easy said, "Can you be satisfied with the obvious?" Y'all both proved the point. I'm ready to conclude.
Close.
Creator, silence is golden. Thank you for never saying a word, and thank you for having this study never being the physical of what we think existence creates. Thank you for nothing, and thank you for watching yourself in the form of what we think we are. In Divine's name, thank you.
Love you, Heavenly Father.
Friday.
Appreciate you all. Have a great, wonderful night. And I'm done. No, we're done. We're good.